don't know what their time limit was, but he didn't wait long enough. So that's another thing, making your decisions too quickly. I'm also thinking of Negreanu on Poker After Dark, when that Light, the amateur, bet him with, well, he had King 10 and Daniel had aces, and the threes were paired. He took a while to think about it. He sat there thinking. Against some amateur, he sat there thinking. He just waited. He took his time thinking. He was analysing and all that. But this one with Dwan and his ace, full houses, he didn't think long enough for some reason. That's why I noticed. Not really the fold. I just noticed he didn't take enough time to think about it. Might have still done the same thing, but he just sat there. I've hit a 4. So, taking my time to think about it. As for the fold, what do I think about the fold? Well, it was for a lot of chips, I guess. If he would still be in the tournament, it would be okay. A call, I suppose. But it just... And that's the only thing I noticed. What did I do? I called. Okay, my opinion on the call was, I don't know. That's my opinion. I won't try and make out he was wrong in folding or right in not calling. Or right in calling, wrong in folding. It depends on the situation, and the situation was he just felt like folding. None of my business. I have no opinion on whether it was right or wrong. It was just a move to make. Besides, I say I'm wrong in my calling him, but I was. He showed strength. I got an ace. Why not? Still the blinds. 75. I need it. I got an ace. Good enough to steal. Oh, cack. 10-3. I toss that shit. Another thing I'm thinking about is people saying, that's poker when they lose. I don't think much of that saying. That's poker. They usually say it when they're winning and then they get outdrawn. Or they just say anyway, that's poker. Great, that's poker. So is winning. Poker's winning, poker's losing, poker's poker. Woohoo. I don't know why they say it, that's poker. It's just to make themselves feel better, I guess. Calculated risks. This would be a calculated risk. I'd say on the 50-50s, you're better off if you do it. If you have the thoughts, if you do it and you can still win. Like this guy. If he had a 50-50 against, well, me, he's not going to lose much. He's not going to lose his life over it if he had a 50-50. So you'd be better off taking that risk. But whereas if I had the same amount of him, that same 50-50, it's not as good a risk. So you're better off taking that risk when you're not going to lose everything. He won't lose fuck all against me if he takes a 50-50 risk, and he'll only lose a small amount of his chips. But yeah, 50-50s that'll knock you out aren't really good risks to take. But 50-50s that'll knock someone else out and won't leave you crippled, those are better. But if that 50-50 will cripple you, it's not too good. Obviously. But that's poker. Also, an interesting thing to do, which I just thought of, would be not to lose everything. Like, say you're on the bubble. Well, bubble is 4 people left. Or just, you're on the bubble and one more person goes and that's it, they get no money. The bubble is when it says only 3 prizes and there's 4 people, the bubble is that. When there's one person who won't win. Yeah, that's a thought I just had. Say you want to steal the blinds, the dealer button's here and there's 3 other people and you're in the bubble. I could put in 364. Pretty much an all in, but it's just to steal the blinds. And then they decide to put me all in. Well, I have to call, don't I? I'd say no. I don't have to call, but that's just something I just thought of. If they fold, hooray, you got the blinds. But if they raise you, you can still fold and have $1 left and have, well, 1 or 2 turns to knock that other person out. But on that type of situation, it would have to be a good situation, like I've got 300 and whatever, and this guy has 150 and the blinds are 75-50, 150. So that guy will go in next turn, but I still want the blinds. I could just put in that raise and keep 1 chip behind, but I'm still going to be fucked after that with my 1 little chip. All in, I have an ace. Let's see what he has. Well, I hit an ace. Pity about the 3 hearts, but I got an ace. A jack finishes me too. So, horrible for me. I think I'm gone, but yep. I made the right move there. 7th again. 7th twice in a row. I really need to work on this, but I'll try harder. What it was that I did before, what I usually did before, I would just fold to around this. In the first few levels, I just fold. I wouldn't fuck about. I'd wait for people to get knocked out so there'd be less people. Then I'd do everything. Like here, this is where I'd be doing everything. Yeah, my all in there weren't bad. That was right. These 2 could fold, but they felt like playing. That guy would have played with his jack queen. I don't blame him. Don't know what Winter had. It would have been good. Winter probably called because he called. More money for Winter. That's $2 down the toilet. It's okay. If I win 1, I'll get them $2 back plus 2 more dollars, I think. So that's not too bad. I'm not in the shit yet. I still have $12. I'll get them $2 back if I win 1. I made a few mistakes. Mostly with CAC over there. That's the one mistake I can think of. Oh well, that's another game done for now. So, thank you. I will play again tomorrow. Let's see if it stops recording with the button. If it does, bye bye.